Call it how it is. Hendrix. I promise you, swear. I'm there, spit it. Yo, Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, rep the set, gotta rep the set. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Chase no bitch. Mask on, fuck it, mask on. Mask on, fuck it, mask on. Percocet, Miley Percocet. Chase a chick, never chase a bitch. Chase no bitch. 2 cups, toast out with the game. From food stamps to a whole nother domain. Out the bottom, I'm a living proof. Ain't compromising, $500,000 on the coupe. Drug houses, looking like Peru. Graduated, I was overdue. I'm overdue. Pink money, I can barely move. Ask about me, I'm gon' bust a move. Red James, 33 chains.
I've never seen a diamond in the flesh. I cut my teeth on wedding rings in the movies, and I'm not proud of my address. In the torn up town, no postcode envy, but every song's like gold teeth, gray goose, chipping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair. And I, we've cracked the code. We count our dollars on the train to the party, and everyone who knows us knows that we're fine with this. We didn't come from money, but every song's like gold teeth, gray goose, tripping in the bathroom, bloodstains, ball gowns, trash in the hotel room. We don't care. We're driving Cadillacs in our dreams, but everybody's like crystal, Maybach, diamonds on your timepiece, jet planes, islands, tigers on a gold leash. We don't care. We aren't caught up in your love affair. They're coming to take me away, haha, they're coming to take me away. coming to take me away. Remember when you ran away and I got on my knees and begged you not to leave because I go berserk? Well, you left me anyhow. The days got worse and worse, and now you see I'm gone completely out of my mind. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. Ha ha. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me. They're coming to take me. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. You thought it was a joke, and so you laughed. You laughed when I had said that losing you would make me flip my lid. Right? You know you laughed. I heard you laughed. You laughed. You laughed. You laughed. And then you laughed. But now you know it's utterly right. They're coming to take me away. Ha ha. They're coming to take me away. Ha ha. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me. They're coming to take me. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. Don't hold the one. Don't beg for clothes. You cry monogamy. To the happy home with trees and flowers and charming bars. I cook your food. I clean your house. So this is how you pay me back to the funny farm where life is beautiful all the time. And all the really outside, they'll punch you out. I want to down, they'll punch you out. No, yeah, I'm facing the eye. You fall right back to the happy home. They sit and smile, swirl their thumbs and souls. To the women with all you need prescription drugs. I thought I sang an lithium, electric shock, and it's so young. To the fucking phone I found. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me. They're coming to take me. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming. They're coming to take me away. They're coming to take me away.
Pushing like pudding, like butter, like gold. You wanna get the cash, you wanna get the food. You wanna be seen, you wanna blame an addict, but you're already a fiend. Fuck it, the whole world is gonna see high off fumes, addicted to the fight. What's it all for? Like you don't really know. Another on the hook, another night now. You're pushing back and forth and back again, and they say that you were free. Now you're locked in a cage. Like your life is on the line. You want a reason why? Now you're begging for a sign.
Maybe we're all fucked. Maybe we're all burned. Maybe we're all just hurt. Yeah. Maybe we'll all die. Maybe you were right. Maybe we're all just parasites.
You're cutting like glass, like needles, like knives. You wanna get the girl, you wanna win the fight. You wanna be a god, you wanna be a star. You wanna blame another, and this time you went too far. The whole world's gone mad, hot or smoke, addicted to the fire. Why am I here? Like I don't really know. Another in the bag, and another drawn now. You're pushing back and forth and back again, and they say that
Disclaimer: everything discussed in this stream is alleged. Everything is based on our opinions. Please do your own research.
Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to Tuesday.
Hello.
Hi.
If everybody was disturbed by my heavy metal moment there.
I was going to say, okay, guess who picked the music for this week?
It was
Well,
good.
I picked the placeholder one too, and that was like, what is that, like 50s? I like a wide array of music.
Yeah, that's why
Good.
we love you.
It was good. I liked it. It made it sort of a crazy night to start out, and we're going to do our makeup. I've got some bows in my hair because I couldn't find a headband.
Nice. So the theme for tonight is we're doing a get ready with us, I guess you can call it, while we talk about the crazy stories that are going on. So it's another one of those challenges that we like to do. Like if you guys remember the art painting challenge that we did, and then the cake decorating, which we thought was super fun, and it added a lot of I don't know, an extra fun part to us talking about the bullshit that's going on. Oh, I swore in the first minute. Sorry.
We're not supposed to do that.
I don't know. I guess YouTube doesn't like it, but whatever. The cool kids are over on Rumble, right?
Yep, that's right.
All right. So, anything new? So we're going to do the quick new, something exciting happen for anybody? Any news to share?
No, not really. Oh, I have kittens again.
Oh, yeah. More kittens.
Aaron's got more pussy.
Yep. Didn't quite catch that cat in time last time, so we've got 6 more babies.
You guys, we have Cult of Rocky Cake in the chat.
Yeah, I
I
saw
don't
that.
know who that is, but
That's crazy.
Unfortunately, we're not going to have our buddy Rocky with us tonight because she is busy, that girl. So,
yes.
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Very busy.
So
Yeah,
she's
I feel like
not
I've been running around like a chicken with my head cut off, like between craft sales and then in between. Like I sold a lot at the last one, so like I had to make I did 3 batches this weekend, and I have one melting right now that I'm gonna pour after this, that I can get ready for the weekend.
nice. Are they all Christmassy?
No, actually this is like got a Halloween theme, sort of. It's like we're doing like a community Renaissance fair type deal.
Ooh, fun.
So I made it like magical themed, and a lot of my candles are named after like different things in Practical Magic. I love that movie. I don't know if you've ever seen it.
Of course, I've
I
seen
feel
that
like
movie.
I have.
But yeah, I have Midnight Margaritas and the Aunt's Belladonna, which is like a lavender smelling one. And
Nice.
Yeah, Shawnee is our little entrepreneur.
yeah, I got a little side hustle. It's
Yeah,
not too bad.
She's got her
It's
own
come a long
business.
way in just a year of doing it like openly. Before it was more giving gifts and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And
Mhm.
it just kind of turned into something else.
Have you got your shop set up yet so people who watch the stream can actually go purchase stuff from you?
There is some things on Etsy, for sure. I'll put some more of the Halloween stuff. Like I did half a batch for stuff to take to the craft show and half a batch to put on Etsy. So like people can actually buy some of the cool ones that I have. I've got some cool coffin coquettes.
Ooh.
That, was like a sobriety thing at first, like I put a coffin nail in it, and it's like the nail in your coffin.
Wow, that's actually probably really effective.
Burn it as a reminder.
Yeah.
Well,
That's good.
for me, it's been harvest week. weekend and all last week. So we're pulling everything out of the ground and getting ready for
Winter.
planning everything. So I brought my show and tell for the week. Oh God. So I've got
Ooh,
these are spicy pickled beans. You can see the garlic.
nice.
So I've got a whole bunch of those all canned, ready to go to cold storage. And this is my proud moment. I've got other things canned and pickled. I don't want to bring it all out, but this is
Ooh. Oh no, she froze.
She froze as she's holding the carrot.
am I still frozen?
Yeah, there we go.
You're
It's
good.
a double-legged carrot.
That's
So
a
this
fat little carrot.
so this is my boy carrot, the Gru. And it was so sad because I saw it like in the ground, right? And I'm like, oh my God, that's such a huge carrot. And I was so disappointed.
Oh my God, can I show you my friend's cucumbers?
Yeah.
Okay, well,
That
while
carrot
she's
is
going,
stubby, but it's nice and fat.
it's yeah. I mean, I wish Rocky was on tonight because, like, does that not remind you of Johnny? A little bit. What?
What? That
My
looks
daughter
like,
was
is
like,
that a
it's no
zucchini?
good.
I think it's a zucchini.
No, this is a cucumber.
Is it? Oh, it's
And
a
this
cucumber.
is a cucumber.
Nice.
And this
That's
one was
crazy.
really, really strange. I don't know if you can see the
Oh my gosh.
it's pretty big cucumber.
So I find it fitting that we're sitting here showing weird vegetables that look like dicks.
This one really just took me for a loop.
Literally,
That's really crazy.
literally took you for a loop.
I'm gonna
That is
put this
quite-
back.
Those are great.
Oh,
I don't have any vegetables to show,
yeah. Did you
but my
not-
dog's gonna hang out.
you got your doggo?
Yeah. He's gonna talk about stuff too.
Oh. All right, so that's our like little catch up there of what we're proud of and our show and tell for the week. I hope everyone enjoyed our phallic vegetables.
I did.
And I mean, if Rocky was here, I would show her boyfriend, but it's kind of
Yeah.
lost on the audience.
It's not the same without her.
Come on, in honor of Rocky, you have
Okay.
to do it. I can't do it
All
from
right.
my phone.
Okay, I'm sorry, chat. We got it. We got to do this.
Oh, baby, when you talk like that, you make a woman go mad. So be wise and keep on reading the signs of my body. Oh, tonight, you know my hips don't lie.
That's great.
Never gets old.
Silence that we do after that video. All right.
Oh my God.
So moving into our first topic of bullshit.
Hold on, we gotta start our makeup, and I'm not good at
Oh.
this. So what am I
Oh.
doing first?
Right. What? Okay.
Well, do whatever you
First of
usually
all,
do.
I have to say that the Vulcan store is selling out of makeup. I don't think they're getting any more when what they've got is gone.
Oh.
So if you're a dark-skinned person, you should go there because there's 0 dark-skinned people in my town, and all of it's on sale. Every
That's
last
what
bit of
is
it.
always on sale.
Yeah, it
You
is
notice
probably
that,
right.
like in any
Why
store.
did they order it? It's funny to me.
They probably have to.
Because like I'm
Oh,
going
do
through
we
the
wanna
market
talk-
stuff and I'm like, none of this is my color at all. I couldn't get any of it. So then I had to go and just try to get what I could.
Do we want to say like what we're using?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can.
Well,
we can
I
say
don't
what we're
know.
using. Okay, so what's our first step
Yeah, just
before
tell
we
me
get
what
into
to
the
do.
first story?
So what I usually like to do is start with my eyebrows because that way if I have to clean anything up after the fact, I can always use my cover up and everything to fix that.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Hey,
So
I'm not going to do anything to my eyebrows. I just ignore them.
No, I just do like light shading basically.
I just have really thick, dark eyebrows, so that would make me look like a weirdo.
okay, so I comb mine
Oh, really?
just so they go nice, and I do pluck like under here.
Yeah, I should do that more. Definitely. I'm not gonna though, because it hurts.
Okay, and so we're gonna go into. So while we're doing that, because you don't do your
Oh, right.
eyebrows, and this is your topic, Miss Erin. So
Right.
that's
I'm supposed to be talking about this weird City of Calgary water thing.
City of Calgary.
Since we discussed it earlier,
Mhm.
I'm revisiting the City of Calgary water. I didn't really like when you listen to their updates. I'm not really too sure exactly, they're just blabbering on and on, but I found this. So what this is they have this thing called the water main break map. So it's going to tell you, I'm not really clear on what all those colors were, but this chart here, see, it's telling you what kind of breaks they are. So you can have an A is full circular, and like there's a whole chart of them. So if you look right now, we're still in 2024 on that screen. And it's going to take us like 15 screens to get through all of the active leaks going on underneath the City of Calgary. This is from 2023. So I only did 2023. Turned out to be something like 2,940 leaks or something crazy like that.
So 2,940 leaks in 2023, and this is before the that break.
Yeah, this is before the main break. So, like, I did a bit of math because I thought, well, how much water do you think they're like actually losing?
Mm-hmm.
So, if you assumed, and this will be in the next slides, I think. Oh no, I think the next one is all about how the next slide is talking about how. So we know that they're leaking water because we just saw that in the map. But what do they tell you to do? They're going to tell you endlessly that we need to worry about the environment. It's our fault. Oh, there's so many more people. That is true. They are trying to dump more people into Calgary. Oh, it seems to be stuck there. Anyway, and instead they just talk about the rivers and the environment. So then I did the math, and if they continue on with those leaks at 1 liter per hour. So like if you've got a good like garden hose leaking, you can assume it's leaking like 1 liter an hour or so, that's reasonable. And these pipes are all going to be way bigger than that.
Okay.
So that's probably a pretty low estimate. So if all of those are leaking at that rate, it's going to end up to leak 70,000 liters a day, 70,100 and some liters a day.
Is that total or is that per person?
That's total.
Okay.
So that equals like 200 people's water at the limits that they want. So that's not huge, right? But that's only the leaks from 2023 that they haven't fixed. And when I looked, like, it doesn't even say if they've actually, there's like 5 that say retired and like all the rest say active. So I'm just assuming that those are still leaking, right? So if they continue on with that, and like, let's be honest, we all know that when leaks start, they just continue to get worse.
Yeah.
Because they never just get better or go away. That's not how it works. They just get worse and worse. But assuming they stay the same and they continue with the same leaks from 2023 and we just like multiply that for every year, it would be dumping 211,320 liters a day in 3 years. So it's like, we know they haven't fixed the 2023 ones. So when, like, I just felt like, wow, this is actually a really bad situation for Calgary, because what are they doing? They're just focusing on building new. We need new housing, new.
Yeah. And well, and all of the new subdivisions and stuff like that they put in, correct?
Yeah. And those are going off of these old water mains that are busting and leaking and not working.
Right.
You know, as well as putting in, like, I mean, sure, they're putting in new neighborhood stuff, but are they fixing the old stuff? I mean,
well, if you think about it, okay, so I'm just a woman and I'm not an engineer, but would the old feeders that are already in place not feed to the new subdivisions that are outside, so thereby adding more volume to the already overstressed system, correct?
yeah, totally.
Okay, so I've got your tweet going here. I'm going to continue with your slide there.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nobody answered me, I don't think.
What? Nobody answered you?
Big surprise there, right?
Oh,
and
somebody's
then I
doing
tried calling a bunch of places, and finally I got some kind of media thing. I'm trying to find a picture online, but these ladies look like robots when they're putting this stuff on. Right? I don't think I want to look like that. Anyway, I'm not sure. Yeah, I found this very concerning because it doesn't seem like they're really admitting that, hey, you know what, we have quite a few active leaks happening as well from before this. That everybody, we need to fix this.
I love this part too, because I watched this video when you sent it, and this right here, the fulfilling the 2023-2026 climate implementation plan, integrating climate change into long-term water plans. Does that include fixing the leaks?
That's right.
Does it include smart water meters and getting people to use less water and have less showers?
Yeah, that's right. It's all about people using less water. And don't tell them that they're leaking water out and that the system is basically crumbling, because it kind of looks like that's what's happening.
That is what's happening. That's, in my opinion, allegedly. For the past 10 years, apparently, with your research, right?
I mean, like, I have no idea what they're planning, because they just keep telling everybody to save water. So it seems like they're not planning to fix it. They're planning to tell everybody to save water. You know, when Tony Kondak was panicking, maybe she was serious. Right? I don't know. Should I be blending this right now?
Well, it depends on what you're trying to do.
I don't know.
So as you can see, I combed my eyebrows, and I have now, I no longer look tired.
Yeah.
I combed and I tinted or whatever, shaded my eyebrows, and then I concealed my baggies and covered up my face with my powder. I use powder because I can't use fucking liquid foundation. It just sits on my face.
So this is the powder. Like, I use just like a cover up. I don't know if you can see it because of the light. And then my highlighter. I don't know. And then I love e.l.f. stuff. It's super cheap. Drugstore. Yeah. And then just the light powder. Because I'm an older lady, I have creases. And you have to set whatever you're doing on your face with just a little bit of powder, or whatever you're putting on your face does sink into the creases and starts to crack.
Yeah.
Little tip for you out there. Okay.
Well, because everything that I'm finding, they're putting a lot of stuff on their face here. It's a lot.
This is a makeup channel.
Oh, here we go. You need some plumbers to lay some pipe.
Right? Not a makeup channel. We're just we do different things on here.
Yeah, so Wilfred, we are not a makeup channel. Basically, what we're doing is we're doing our makeup while we talk about the shitty stuff that's going on. It's a challenge. We like to do challenges to make things fun. And then at the end of the day, you get to pick who did it the best.
Yes.
And whoever did it the
Not gonna win.
best wins a carrot
Or a hooked cucumber.
or a
I can't
crazy hooked cucumber.
I am gonna stop with this.
All right, so climate strategy. So you've got some more slides here.
Okay. Oh yeah, there's more garbage about the environment. I don't even read it anymore. You know, you wonder how they can make so many pages of it. Because it all seems to say the same stuff. Nothing, just blah, blah. I don't know. I don't know what it was saying.
Yeah.
Just endless amounts of monitoring the environment and making sure everybody does their part. Just a lot of communism, basically.
That's what it is, right? It's like, okay,
Yeah.
this is the new thing you need to panic about.
Yeah.
And here's what you need to sacrifice to make sure that we're all doing our part and we're all doing the things for the planet when Calgary's literally leaking water out of its ass.
Yeah. And it will if they don't like address this. I mean, because this is the other thing I found. I didn't really understand. How do you go from 3,000 logged leaks in 2023 to like 56 for 2024? Right? That doesn't seem consistent at all. And like, I don't know, maybe they do it in July, but like there was nothing listed, or maybe they do it every month. So in the end of August, but there's nothing listed past July the 4th. You know, so, like last year there was like pages and pages of every month. So I don't, now maybe they're like, oh, let's not log these online. I have no idea. I'm just speculating, but it's weird to go from 2,940 to 56.
Well, maybe Aaron, maybe they fixed them all.
Maybe. Well, no, because they all say active still. But yeah, we can imagine they just forgot to put the status down properly, right? They fixed it all.
Tinkerbell says you can't see us.
Well, it's because we're like little up in the corner. We're sharing the presentation. So I put some highlights on my cheekbones. I don't contour because I already have sinkage because I'm old.
Okay, do I not need to do that then? This is what I'm confused about. There's a lot of contouring.
You can do whatever you want to.
Okay.
Just do it. You don't have to follow the look exactly. I'm just doing it because that's literally what I do almost every day for like little to no makeup.
I just never put it on, like certainly not like this well.
What are you doing to your nose?
I put a little bit of highlighter in between the contour.
Oh.
Yeah, I saw that in my picture. It's like they go dark, light in the middle.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna put a little sparkle on my nose. Ready?
Okay, I'm gonna try this. I don't really have the dark stuff. This is all I've got.
Oh, and I'll do a little here. And some here. Some of my brow bones. Oh, I'm all shiny. Okay, so this is the point that I was talking about here. Like, why keep up construction with new neighborhoods being just pounded into Calgary?
Yeah.
And the existing infrastructure that's set up in place to supply these new outlier, like outside of the main infrastructure neighborhoods.
And that was a criticism that I heard where they were like, did they even consider in these 15-minute cities if the pipes were going to accommodate packing all these people into these small areas, and can they manage all these high rises and stuff they want to now throw back into places that they built before?
Right. Well, here's now. Oh, look at how sparkly
All
I
of
am.
this looks like they haven't really considered any of it.
Well, no, it's just it's progress, right?
Yeah.
I find that that's the main focus of progress is we got to keep moving forward. We can't think about the past, Aaron.
Well, and especially with the communists,
yeah,
because it has to be all the, oh, we're doing something new and great, and look at this, and never like, hey, we
It's
should.
all been fucking done before. Every last bit of it.
Yeah.
so I'm covering up my blemishes now.
I can't ever get this stuff to not be liquidy.
What
Because
is it?
apparently I was not taught, and here's a little tip for you young girls.
Okay.
Menopause comes with hormonal changes, which also comes with freaking acne.
What?
Yeah, buddy.
You
What?
Yeah, I get more spots now than I did when I was a teenager.
Really?
What the fuck is that?
That's annoying, right? That's
Okay,
not fair.
So another thing about the water thing, we were talking about this last week in our chat. I'm going to show this here. So there was a big announcement made, and this, I can't remember when this was published, but it was a while ago. So as they were fixing that main feeder line, the Bear's Paw feeder line in Calgary, the one that ruptured,
Mm-hmm.
the other feeder line was going into this water treatment plant, and because it was taking more of the brunt of the processing of the water to provide it to Calgarians, well, apparently the treatment plant was struggling with that extra volume.
Oh, great.
So essentially they say like, oh my gosh, like this feeder, that main feeder's down from Bear's Paw. This one from the Glenmore Reservoir is starting to struggle now because of the extra demand on the water system. So we have to keep water down. We have to keep water down because this system is failing. So any sort of pressure on the infrastructure causes micro failures throughout the entire system, cascading
That's
to a point of
right.
critical demise, I guess you can say.
Yeah, that's right. Because it's like, oh no, the worse the system gets, and all of a sudden it becomes like a real exponential fall.
Yeah. Well, it's
and
like
it'll just
dominoes.
happen, and everybody's like, what? And this is when she was panicking. I was like, oh my God, if it's like a person and you're bleeding out, like the water treatment plant can only provide so much. And like if it's a person, they're gonna bleed to death.
Yep. It's like, so the way I see it, like it's a good analogy, right? So Calgary's bleeding water.
Yeah.
As you pointed out. And doing all this climate stuff and do your part and building new infrastructure outside of the ring of what Calgary exists right now, adding new people is taking that body that's bleeding out and its heart is failing and taking it for a manicure and a pedicure to make sure that the extremities look pretty.
Yeah.
Right?
That's right. Well, it'll look good when it dies, I guess.
Well, you still have a cute corpse.
Yeah. No, that's exactly right. Because it's like it's not even a Band-Aid, really. It's like, oh God, they're gonna fix the main thing that breaks, but everything else is still just like leaking away.
Yep. So of course, September 23rd is when they're supposed to be completed the repairs on that. But I thought that was interesting, the fact that there's yet another part of Calgary's water infrastructure that's failing.
Yeah.
Due to this other failure.
Yeah. So. Like a chain reaction.
Yep.
I wonder if it'll keep happening. I was going to look into like Montreal and stuff, but I got too busy finding this weird stuff about Calgary.
Yeah.
I was like, what? How did they don't even mention it all. Oh, by the way, we have like 3,000 other leagues, guys.
Well, that's what you were saying before was it looks like every major city, because of the increase of volume of population,
Yeah.
the lack of maintenance of the infrastructure due
And the
to
poor pipes that they built with back then.
well in
They
the
were
70s.
faulty.
So in Calgary in the 70s and 80s was the oil boom. And you never want to buy a house in Calgary that was built in the 80s or in the 90s, because that was when they were slapping shit up so quickly that building code basically was the Wild West.
Yeah.
And the lack of building inspectors and stuff like that, the lack of electrical inspectors, it basically some things got by. So a lot of
Yeah.
people that bought houses that are from the 1990s, they're now facing severe issues with those houses because they were built so poorly because things were just slapped together. And you look at this this water main, it was put in 74. So that
Oh,
was during
really?
one of Alberta's major oil booms.
Yeah.
So you have to wonder, okay, so were substandard things used because Calgary was in such a prosperous and growth focused moment in that time
Yeah.
that things kind of slipped under the radar, right?
Well, and I think also at that time, they felt like, oh, things are always going to be great. They'll fix it when it breaks.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
But
so
now
90,
it seems like nobody's fixing anything. We don't have the money to fix.
well, that's the thing. They don't have the money to fix things, but they have the money to progress.
Yeah, but they'll still try to progress us. They're building all these windmills and solar panels and shit, and they don't care about the water infrastructure system.
Well, what was Gondek's first declaration when she became mayor of Calgary?
I don't know.
Her first day as mayor, she declared Calgary's dedication to climate change and declared a climate emergency in Calgary.
That's right.
Alberta.
That's in my thing. That's what that is. The emergency.
Yeah.
So
she officially declared a climate emergency, and that was her first thing that she did. How about the water? How about the water system? Just potable water.
Yeah, maybe. Just so that people keep drinking.
Yeah, so people can drink water because that's kind of essential. I don't know.
Well, and I guess why do we think we're special? It's like Justin Trudeau promised all the reserves water. They didn't get it.
Yeah, 9 years.
Yeah, nobody gets water, guys. Nobody gets it.
Yeah. Okay, so Miss Shawnee, what are you doing now?
I'm stuck now.
Like
I'm pretty much. I already did my blush and I blended everything in, and then I am doing my mascara.
Okay.
So you're all done, and I'm still barefaced, looking like an old lady.
I know.
You guys are doing all the talking. I'm not. That's why my face is done. I have yeah. The most interesting thing that's happened with water around here lately in Marble is they were going around and checking all of the houses to see if their main line or whatever that goes out into the city stuff, making sure that doesn't have lead.
Oh, that's scary.
Well, my house was born. My house was built in 2002, I think. So it's very old. So I think it's more just for the older houses that were built before a certain time.
Yeah.
Don't worry, this is coming.
We do need to worry about dogs and cats. I agree with that completely.
Oh no.
In that case, let's move on to the next story now that we've cried enough about water.
Yeah.
So even my small town, we're on water restrictions because they're fixing the water tower. So.
Oh, really?
Well, they're doing maintenance on the water tower. So I'm kind of okay with that because they're being proactive. There hasn't been a failure or anything like that. And this is regularly scheduled maintenance. So I'm cool with that.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see.
No
Gonna go back
computers have
here and
filters, that ladies. What?
what's that, huh?
Something about filters.
Oh no, we're not using filters
No,
for
this is
faces.
Yeah,
We're
why would
What's
I?
the point of the makeup?
yeah, like if I didn't have to put on makeup, I would just use a fucking filter. Like
I'm not sure if you can on this. At first they gave you options and then now they have a green screen option.
yeah, no. I just turned my light up really high.
That's right.
All right, so this is breaking news from 2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Disclaimer. The content of this podcast is for entertainment and educational purposes only.
All right. So breaking news. Ontario woman is charged with assault with a weapon over a water gun fight.
I thought that was fake.
No.
I thought it was satire too, and then I looked into it and realized that it was true.
No, I actually got this as an alert because I have alerts set for my news feed.
Yeah.
Like just Canadian news, right? And most of it's ridiculous and stupid, but this one, I'm like, are you kidding me? It's National Post, which is a real news site that talks about real news-ish.
Ish.
So this lovely Ontario woman decides that she just was going to be a part of a super fun and cute water gun fight with a bunch of kids, and a neighbor was hit with a rogue spray of water. So someone overshot their super soaker, and a neighbor was hit with a spray of water. Guess what the neighbor did? This poor lady.
She actually called the police. Hey?
The police were called, and assault charges.
I can't even. How does that happen?
And it's not even assault charges. It's assault with a weapon.
I don't understand.
Yeah.
How does that even happen?
So
I could see if it was like the fucking fire hose, you know, and
Yes.
on the fire truck, and you sprayed it directly at somebody and they went flying or something like that. Yeah, okay,
Yeah.
that's assault. But a fucking water pistol? Like, are you kidding me?
Yep.
Come on, Canada, do better.
So ridiculous.
So this lady has, so it was on Labor Day weekend, so like the September long weekend.
Okay.
She was out there with her kids. It was beautiful weather. She's having a fun little water fight with her kids. Little spray goes off to the side. Boom. She's lost her job.
Yeah.
Right? So she's been suspended from her job. Then of course her full name was disclosed. But they basically her full name was disclosed, and they said she was charged with assault with a weapon. And that's all they said.
That is crazy.
So the type of weapon was not disclosed, anything like that. It was just this lady, Wendy Washick, 58. She was with news released. She was charged with assault with a weapon over the Labor Day long weekend. So her work, instead of talking to her and saying, what the fuck is this all about? She got charged without, like the cops didn't even ask her what was going on. So the cops just came in and charged her with assault with a weapon. She got suspended from her job. The OPP stormed in, the Ontario Provincial Police stormed in, friggin' arrested her. She might be facing jail time.
Oh my God.
And I think she has, 25-year career as an educational assistant.
What?
Down the tubes, yeah, because she was having a water gun fight and just a little spray. And now she
That's
might be going to jail.
ridiculous.
Yep. So she
How do you
scheduled.
think that's going to play out in court?
It depends on what kind of judge she gets. This is in Ontario,
Yeah.
right? So she's
Yeah.
scheduled to appear in court September 24th.
And it depends how much this other woman is traumatized and upset by being hit by a spray gun. Like, what?
Yeah, I don't understand. I don't understand.
Either.
Like, I have been assaulted by water.
Yeah.
From a bunch of kids having a water balloon fight, and I caught one. Like, I got one in the back, or I can't remember where it was. It was that traumatic. And my first thought was like, hey, what the hell? And then kind of laughed it off, like kids having fun. It's summertime. It's beautiful. Kids are supposed to be out. They're supposed to be having fun. But no, I never thought to call the cops and press charges.
You know what that makes me think of is it's like I should be careful with my dog, because my dog the other day at the pool, we're like walking through there and there's a bunch of people. I don't know why he did this, and he doesn't usually do this, but he just went up to this lady and like shoved his nose right up into her bum and sniffed her bum. Right up behind her.
Oh,
Sexual
no.
assault, that's right. And she went, oh, and then realized it was a dog, and I was like, I'm so sorry, he's not respecting your privacy. She could call the police and charge my dog with sexual assault.
Well, that's literally the R word.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, he shoved his nose right into the crack of her bum. You know what I mean?
As dogs tend to do.
Yeah, and I was like, oh my goodness.
Oh my God, that's so funny.
Oh,
Well,
Tucker.
That's just kind of how crazy things have gotten, right? Like, people are so offended by everything, and
Yeah.
people are so upset about everything. And
Yeah, what do you guys think about that Dina sheriff being in jail? You know who I'm talking about?
No.
She's like that lady that always, like she was yelling at Adrian Thomas, and like she's always yelling at people in Ottawa. She was that crazy lady at the gender, save the children kind of deal rally where she had on that shirt and she looked like a crazy lady. Do you know who I'm talking about?
Oh, I think I do.
It was like a rainbowy shirt that said trans kids, or I don't remember, save
Like
trans kids,
protect trans kids.
Yeah, protect trans kids or something like that.
Right.
And it was all rainbowy, and
So,
and her eyes were all like buggy in the picture.
I
She was
didn't get to
making fun
tell
of,
you
like,
ladies.
Sorry, go ahead.
My son told me about an activities fair that there was at his school during 6th hour. And I got a hold of information that there was a club there, set up there, that had a poster board at a table with several sexual preference flags on it.
Cool.
And there was a teacher and a student or whatever, and they were basically giving kids incentive to name these sexual preference flags by giving them candy when they identified it correctly.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Yeah,
Just
and
bribe them
apparently
with
this is
candy.
a club. This is a club, and they had freaking let's see here. They had the trans flag on there. They had the New Progress Pride flag, non-binary, intersex, asexual, bisexual, pansexual, and gay men's pride flag on there.
Who needs to know that?
What's the gay men's pride flag?
I don't know. I didn't know that there was a flag for literally every one of these offshoots of sexuality. They also have one for straight pride too. It's a black and white striped flag.
Really?
I thought that was the black and orange one that everyone was all
No, that's
arguing
what
about?
the straight pride people came up with.
That's
I
the
want
super
a,
straight.
I want a
Yeah.
cat lady flag.
I'm talking about the corporation and all their gimmicks that they've made up to appeal to people. But I wrote the school about this, the principal, and she went through, like, she took a minute to respond to me, but when she responded, she completely danced around the subject, like completely and totally danced around the subject, and let me know that there were other games going on, that incentives were candy as well, and these are clubs that kids can participate in after school and this and that. And I'm like, so she said that a teacher facilitated it, and I said, something basically along the lines of, okay, well, this is all well and good if these are kids are in college. You did this for ninth
Yeah.
graders. You did this for high school children. When they are of age, and are able to, like, make decisions for themselves, maybe that's something that they could participate in. But in a high school, and then to not tell parents about it, like, at all.
They did middle school too.
So annoying. They don't think they have to tell parents, and then they actually go the other way where they feel like they shouldn't tell parents. Oh, let's just not tell them. Let's keep them out of the loop. They did that at my school too.
I think it's really, really sad, actually, because, like, they would prefer, especially that school, would prefer that parents don't question them on anything.
Well,
Yeah.
the story that I've been told up here, IRL, is that you have to protect the children from their parents.
Yeah.
Because there was this one gay kid once that came out to their parents, and the dad was, a bigot, homophobe, whatever, and beat the kid up and kicked him out. And I'm sure that happens. It's gotta happen.
I'm sure it
Somewhere.
probably
There's
does
assholes
happen.
everywhere.
But,
you
like,
have to protect all children from that.
Yeah, no.
Right? So that's why they do this.
And it's
I just
worse
said it was
to have
better
a child.
to parents and maybe a therapist if needed. Like, those are the only places those conversations should take place. Definitely not in school.
Yeah.
I have a pretty good idea what teacher did it. They have a pride flag on their door.
Yeah.
Of course. Oh, here we go. I believe that. If you look at someone the wrong way, you can also be charged with assault. Fact.
Yeah. Oh, and Jason Levine and those guys are still saying they're going to sue us, but when?
Sue who?
They've never said that.
He didn't say that, you don't think?
No, he never said it outright.
No, yeah, that's true. You're right.
Oh, I
He
guess
just makes weird threats.
Because
I don't even know these guys. I don't really care. I just know that they were involved in a cult that I was in. And anybody who ends up entering a relationship with these people are either shit human beings or con men or raging assholes, or they get out and they become better people. Because I guarantee you're not going to go any fucking where in life hanging out with people like that. So Donald and Jason, and I don't care. I don't know you. I just know that you hang out with some pretty questionable people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all we have to say about that. And it's all alleged. And it's all our opinion. And we're not stating anything as fact. We never have.
That's right.
Yep.
Nope.
They were given many opportunities to prove us wrong, and they just don't want to do it.
They avoid the confrontation of having to set any record straight because they're not going to be able to. And I understand to a certain extent when people are coming at you with things and you don't feel a need to justify it because you don't believe it's true. But then there's also the case where you're not gonna argue it because somewhere in there is a shred of truth, and you don't want to have to be confronted with it to answer for it. That's just like anything in life, really.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, what you put
Yeah.
out there is what you get back. Always.
Fuck yeah, especially like in anything, especially in addiction,
would
dude.
be.
You know how many things fucked up things I did, and I know that I did, and I've had to like come clean with people or apologize, and the best apology for the most part is changed behavior.
Yeah,
When you got
100%.
people who are continually fucking being assholes and gang stalking and threatening people and inciting violence on them, like the cult, like people in the cult, or getting them to fucking dox people out or anything like that, those people probably are typically good people. And then their targets, they're trying to push them into emotional reaction when they do things like that.
That's right.
And do you know who emotionally reacts?
Women's.
Men do not emotionally react.
I don't think that's true at all. I think men these days are really bad at it.
Masculine men don't emotionally react.
Truly masculine men, yes.
Truly masculine men do not emotionally react. They either go straight to violence or anger.
Yeah. I don't know. There's some dudes that act like bitches that completely act emotionally and irrationally, and I'm just like, who raised you?
His mama, very close.
Is it Tip Baby?
So
the kind of guy who says, I don't eat eggs. My mom says I don't have to because they upset my tummy. Real story.
Gross. Gross. Okay, moving on. We've got an invitation to the cult of Rocky Cake. So apparently there's going to be cake.
Yay.
And it's ice cream cake.
Oh.
What?
It's like an ice cream cake.
Okay, well, I can go with like an ice cream cake.
Grant Bristow.
So John Doe, Johnny is not Grant Bristow.
Well, good.
John, prove it. All we want to see is the receipts. Just open the books.
Yeah.
Just open the books. And just let us know. Just open the books.
Right. I just want to see like one picture of Donald as a police officer. That's what I want to see.
Yeah, but we're not talking about that tonight.
Right.
Okay, so are people allowed to ask questions in your cult?
Sure.
Absolutely.
Especially if they're about cats or dogs.
Absolutely. Excellent segue.
Yes. Meow.
So, did anybody watch the debate?
You know what? I couldn't make it all the way through. I got to about the abortion part, and then I was like,
yeah, and I stopped.
Yeah.
They were both it made me nauseous, especially Trump. Like, it was literally like watching people fucking spurg out on Telegram.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, just like, saying all kinds of garbage. Nobody was even saying anything remotely resembling a coherent fucking thought.
No policy. No. This
it
is
was
what I'm
all
going to do.
Name calling and finger pointing.
He has no plan. Okay.
Yeah, I've got a plan.
I've got a plan. Here's my plan.
Oh, yeah. So it was, I've got a really, really great plan. It's the best plan. Best plan ever. It's the best plan.
She doesn't have a plan.
Actually, Donald Trump.
Plan is the worst. We're going to abort her plan.
Yeah. He's going to take away all of women's rights. You know that, right?
So sickening.
You're good at her.
You notice?
That's pretty good.
She didn't do a whole lot of that. She was trying to appear to be like extremely professional.
Yeah,
not crazy at all.
She did a lot of this.
Yeah, she did. My favorite was that at the beginning, she's like, Kamala Harris. Like, he doesn't know who you are at this point.
From that point on, he should have called her Kamala.
Yeah.
Or Kamala?
Camel.
Camel
Camel
She
toe.
said-
Kamala.
Camel toe. Is it camel?
Is it camel toe?
Scamala.
Kamala?
No,
Anyway,
it's funny.
so I watched the debate. I was thoroughly disappointed in both candidates. I was hoping for, some moments or some good moments like he had with Hillary Clinton, or just, just one of those, like, I don't know, great moments where they put the hammer down. I saw nothing. And I was well, of course I'm going to be disappointed with her because I'm not a huge fan. But with him, it just he got triggered. Like, that was the other thing, is he didn't take it back to the subject. He didn't take it back to policy. He didn't take it back to what he should be talking about. He just got upset, right? Like, I did enjoy the debate with Biden when they started going back and forth about the golfing. Kind of funny, right? That was enjoyable. But this, it was awful. But girls, what was the best part of the debate?
The cats and the dogs.
This part?
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Eat the cat, eat the cat. Eat the cat, eat the cat.
Seeing red, so don't push me. Ain't Donald Trump trying to grab him by the... Said it was some Haitians, somewhere out in Springfield. Women doing cartwheels.
Have you seen Garfield?
Eat the cat.
Have you seen Snowball? This about to snowball. I'm about to go off. I can't let this go on. Miss me like an airball. Tell me where my cat is, cough it up like a hairball.
Eat the cat.
I gotta tell them if they even put the fingernail on Santa's little helper to turn them to hamburger helper. Somebody better help them, cause I'm going to jail for showing them fellas helter skelter.
Eating the dog.
Usually I'm content, but if you touch my dog, then I'm turning into John Wick. I'm lit. Bird better drop it. If you touch my pet, then I'm pulling up like CrossFit.
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Eat the cat, eat the cat. Eat the cat, eat the cat.
It's a shame, it's a pity. Thought overseas where they said Hello Kitty, but it ain't there, it's right here in your city. When I turn my back, another cat goes missing in the where my peoples is at. Does anybody know where Heathcliff went at? Cause I heard they putting claws on felines, I'm mad. And my cat disappeared just like Felix the cat. And they got paid back. Thought she was a goner, but the cat came back. If you ain't a pussy cat, say drop that cat. Drop that cat. Drop that cat. Got paid back. Thought she was a goner, but the cat came back. If you ain't a pussy cat, say drop that cat. Drop that cat. Drop that cat.
They're eating the dogs, they're eating the cats. Eat the cat, eat the cat. They're eating the cats, they're eating the dogs. Eat the cat.
Drop that cat.
I love that. That
I
one's my
had fun.
favorite. I love the way there's that orange cat and it's playing the piano with its arms, like obviously not its real arms. Oh my god, it's its head. It's like
So that was the first one that I saw, and I howled. I love the goose on the counter.
the Hello Kitty.
No, the goose.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, dancing. Like, yeah.
Just getting
Yeah.
down. So the memes from that moment, they're
Yes,
eating
have
dogs,
been
they're
great.
eating the cats.
Whitney's kids. I love the other one with the guy with like the it's kind of like Jamaican music song he made to it. That one stuck in my head.
So see here, we got in our cult.
We
in the
only
cult Rocky cake.
we don't sacrifice pets.
We don't sacrifice
Only
anything,
cakes.
really.
Cakes,
just-
I guess.
Eat cakes, and meetings are on Thursdays because we stream on Tuesdays.
Yeah.
Because we need a day to recover after streaming. And then we need a day to recover after eating cake all night.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the memes have been like, I'm sure everyone's seen them if you're on Telegram, Twitter, anywhere.
Great.
They've been fantastic. It is a wonderful time to be alive.
Yeah. That is true.
All right, and we've also got this other one here. This one is my personal favorite. The other one, good. It's got a good beat, fun jam, but this one's my favorite.
In Springfield, they're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there. They're eating the dogs. They're eating the cats. They're eating the pets of the people that live there.
People of Springfield, please don't eat my cats. Why would you do that? Eat something else. People of Springfield, please don't eat my dog. Here's a catalog of other things to eat.
They're eating the dogs.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
They're eating the cats.
Meow, 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 meow.
They're eating the pets of the people that live there. They're eating the dogs.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
They're eating the cats.
Meow, 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 meow.
They're
Yeah, that one's my favorite too.
Beautiful. Just it kind of hits you. Kind of hits you right here.
It's so great.
Yeah, it's
Especially when he goes meow, 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 meow.
meow 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 meow. And then when he hits that harmony on the second chorus there, fantastic.
Right. So do you think are they actually eating cats and dogs?
Well, so that's where the jury's out for me. But I do know that in Haitian culture, there is a ceremony. It's a religious ceremony or something where cooking a cat and consuming it is a part of the ceremony. So it is a part of their culture. So we are at the part of the news cycle now where it's not happening. Soon it's going to be, it's happening, but just a little bit. Then next phase, we all know, is yes, it's happening, and here's why it's good.
Yeah.
And here's why it's good. So yeah, so it's related to voodoo or hoodoo, right? And do you guys remember the story from I don't know 3-6 months ago about barbecue?
No.
The gang leader?
Huh?
You guys don't remember that? From Haiti?
No.
No.
So
they were eating people?
Yes. So part of this leader of this gang, I don't know, the new government of Haiti that took over was when they killed their enemies, they would consume them. And the leader's nickname is Barbecue. Google it. So this is in recent memory that this happened because Haiti is, Haitian gang leader. Here you go. And he was Haitian premier. So they eat people, and he was very, very proud of it. And he talked about it openly, that they would consume their enemies to gain their strength or to make it so their soul couldn't go to heaven or whatever. I don't know. But to go from eating your enemies that are actually humans to consuming cats,
that would be like poisonous. Like you don't want I don't know unless you're drinking from their skull. Like you're not actually consuming them, but in Minecraft.
In Minecraft, perhaps in one of the Scandinavian countries in time past.
Oh yeah,
that's how we did shit
when the Vikings were alive.
Yeah, buddy.
I don't know if there's actually a record of that ever happening, but
we can imagine it did.
Sure.
Yeah. So for me, plausible that this is happening. Because it was happening in upstate New York, where there was like a beloved swan or something. Like the swan would show up all the time on the town pond or something, or the city pond, and a new American showed up and grabbed the swan and took it home and cooked it and ate it.
American fucking invader.
Yeah.
That's terrible.
So there's that video that came out as well about the new Canadians that were fishing in that river in Ontario. And by fishing, I mean using
Nets.
huge ass nets and trapping everything that lives in that river, putting into garbage bags and hauling it off. So it's a part of their culture.
Yeah.
If they started doing that shit in Minnesota, they probably like I don't think I'd eat fish out of the river here.
No, well, I mean, yeah.
I mean, farther north because we're closer to the headwaters, but like the further down the Mississippi you get, the ickier it is.
That's probably really true. Really, you're on the Mississippi?
Well, the headwaters start in I believe it's Chippewa National Forest up there in Bemidji.
I love it when you talk.
That's exciting.
Love when
I
you
always
talk
wanted
to
to
us.
see the Great Mississippi River.
Talk Minnesotan.
Talk Minnesotan. Honestly, they are, and many other migrant invaders are eating the animals. It's been going on since the beginning of time. It's more evident. It's a new world.
In all honesty,
yeah.
If you take a large group of people and you pick them up and you supplant them into a new place, what is that group of people going to do?
Exactly.
Are they going to assimilate to the new place that they've discovered or become a part of and continue on the same path that they were on before? Because they have the support of the people around them. They're going to continue on the same path. It's just natural.
Yeah.
And so you've supplanted these people who, for lack of a better term, and I know it sounds kind of soft, but they don't know any better. They don't understand that that's not how we do things here. If it was 5 and we picked them up and supplanted them into these areas that let them eat cake, but if you supplanted only a few and they'd have to integrate and learn and understand and be talked to and told and what have you, integration is a lot easier. But when it's such a large volume, that's the issue.
Yeah.
They congregate.
Large swaths. Like they've been bringing Somalians in here since the 1970s, but it was never as like outright like in your fucking face until Obama showed up, and then it was just like dump them everywhere and overwhelm the system.
Yeah.
And I mean, because I'm female, part of me feels bad for these people. And part of me feels furious for our people.
Well, exactly.
Right. So it's like I think about the Indian people that have come to Canada. And there are so many of them that I have met in real life. Nice people. But they were lied to.
They were sold a dream.
They paid thousands of dollars in India to a company that told them how amazing it would be to come here and how easy it is in Canada and how if you just give me $5,000 Canadian, we'll buy you a plane ticket, we'll get you over there, we'll set you up with resources, it's so easy to get a job, you can buy a house there, it's beautiful, it's amazing. So these people take their life savings, they have a dream, they want to get out of where they're living, and then they come to Canada and they move to Brampton. And they're like, this is what I left behind.
Yeah.
So the individual people, for lack of a better term, I'll say the individual good people that are coming, a lot of them are going back from Canada, but then there's also the not so palatable people that are coming.
Yeah. Uh-oh, she froze.
I know that I'm pretty sure from Venezuela and from Haiti and a couple other places, they were like making, what was it, like parole agreements? Like they were being paroled to the United States. Like they're basically emptying out their prisons of criminals into our backyards.
Am I still frozen?
That's the thing. No, you're good.
No, you're not.
That's the thing that I'm worried about. And I know that a lot of the things that we see in media and everywhere else, unless we're seeing it firsthand, we don't really know.
Yeah.
But those are the things that scare me the most, is when is that going to start coming to our neighborhoods?
Do you remember somebody said that a while ago? He said they're not sending their best. They're rapists, they're drug dealers, they're criminals.
Yeah, murderers.
They're murderers, and they're sending them here. What was he called for saying that?
Yeah, racist.
And he was right.
Yeah, he was right. Look at all the rapes that the girls have to deal with in Europe.
Well, look at, Sweden, England, France. You have Ireland.
Just look at London. Just look at London.
Yeah.
London now is minority English.
White. Yeah.
English born. They're minority English born. London. Okay.
Red Ice TV has been talking about Sweden's no-go zones for years.
Yeah.
Where you actually okay, yeah, you gotta go put your chickens away.
Oh.
She'll be back. She doesn't want her chickens out in the dark.
Oh, the daycare scam.
Which one is that?
I think the Somalians were like setting up daycares or something like that. So if you get approved by the state, you can be somebody's care provider. Through social services, it's like some sort of program. Well, they were scamming the state essentially of all of that money and then sending it back to Somalia. There was stuff with welfare fraud. There was something recently with insurance fraud, and then now there's been with feeding your future, the whole thing under Tim Walz. I say that's his responsibility, because how does $250 million fucking dollars in government funding go missing? And you know what these people did with it? They bought houses and cars. They bought houses in different countries. Like
that sounds like Canada. That's what it sounds like.
And I'm not saying that it's all of them, but I mean, if you look at the case, over 75 people, and I think they said like 90% are Somalian.
Wow.
This scam. So now this is since like 2012, I believe, maybe. There's been several major scams involving all these people, and now people in government too.
Yeah.
Like Ilhan Omar has got ties to several of the defendants in those cases like that are going on right now for feeding your future.
Wow.
And it's like, how can you even be associated with them?
Yeah, that's right.
In government, but they're all it's all over, and it's really fucking sad. Yeah. And the worst part about it all is that we did this. We the people fucking did this. We voted these shit people in there who started with their shit policies and started going against the American people. That's what we fucking did.
Yeah. I don't know. In Canada, we don't really have a choice. It's like, it seems like no matter who we vote in, they turn out the same.
I don't even understand how your fucking government works half the time. When you guys talk sometimes, I'm like, what? This doesn't even make sense to me how things work up there.
Yeah.
Just because, like, if you guys are run by the king, or you're run by your fucking MP or prime ministers, or you're like, are there? How does that
Well,
go?
that's the prime minister is pretty much directed by the crown. So yeah, everything really goes under the queen, the king now.
Yeah.
He can say whatever I think he can do whatever he wants in terms of telling them what to do. I mean, I don't know exactly how it works, but it seems that way. I should be more informed on this, but like when they swear an oath, like the premier of Alberta, when she was elected and swore her oath, she didn't swear her oath to the people of Canada. Because I listened. She swore an oath to the crown, to the queen at the time, because she wasn't dead yet. Or maybe she had just passed away and it was the king. I don't remember. But there was no mention of doing what was best for the people. It was doing what was best for the crown. So when our elected officials are elected, they swear to the crown. The RCMP is the same. They're actually agents of the crown. Yeah, so even though we do elect people, why do we? Because really they're just agents of the crown. They swear their allegiance to the queen or king.
I don't know what the fuck we're gonna do after this election. I honestly think it's for show. If we even have one, there'll be some big disaster, and we'll have to
good question, eh?
shift the election, or everybody's got to stay home and vote from home. Here, we're gonna give you voting numbers, like on fucking The Voice, or you know what I mean? Like
that might actually be better if they just said,
poll.
hey, yes. If they were like, American Idol,
take
control of this, and you guys are going to figure out who our prime minister, who the next president is.
So, do you remember Roseanne Barr made that prediction that there was going to be no election?
Roseanne?
Yeah, Roseanne. Crazy old Roseanne Barr. She said that there was going to be no election.
Really?
Yeah, and she made a bet with, who did she make with? Michael Malice, I think, because he said, oh yeah, there'll be an election. She's like, nope, there's going to be no election. So they made like $100 bet or something.
She's right on with a lot of things, but she weirds me out, and I feel like she's like semi-cute-hearted, and I'm sometimes when she says shit, I'm like, ugh.
She's out there. Like, she's gone down the rabbit hole, and I think she can't get back out, but I love her. We need crazy old people.
Well,
I think she's the only she's just right on money.
Really, I think after she got ousted from the Roseanne reboot, she just kind of was like, fuck it. In her mind, she just never stopped talking sense.
Yeah,
which I fucking love her.
I do too.
Yeah.
Yeah, again, my favorite meme probably of this year was one that said, who would have thought that Roseanne Barr would be hotter than Madonna?
Yeah, I know, right? Yeah, Roseanne, she's in her 70s now.
Yeah. And there's a picture of the two of them together. It was like Roseanne Barr is legitimately way hotter than Madonna.
Yeah.
He's like, if you told me this in like 2000 or the 90s, I'd have been like, no.
Hell no.
And it's like, nope, we have seen this come to fruition. Who would have ever thought that?
Oh, no way. Oh, do we keep hitting it at the
same time?
Oh, right. They tried to assassinate him again, didn't they? Like,
the first time I heard about that was just like earlier today. I heard something yesterday, and then I heard more about it today, but not a whole lot. Okay, so the best part about me hearing about this story One of my coworkers walks up to me and he's not into like conspiracy, nothing. He's like, what do you think about both of the Trump shooters having been in BlackRock commercials?
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, well, now normal people are noticing it, so
You're like, stop being a noticer, you'll be racist.
oh, I'm already racist according to lots of people. Doxed, I'm a Nazi, whatever.
And
okay.
And
It's okay because you have that cute Minnesota accent.
Littering and yeah, but that's a part of my that's a part. I don't know where I was going with that.
I love that they call him Orange Man.
Here's one here. This is for you, Shawnee.
Okay.
I don't like your attitude.
Maybe if we wait just a little bit longer, a fuck will fall into my hand, and I can give it to you.
Love it.
Oh, I love her.
Yeah, no, here's my prediction. She's gonna win. Kamala Harris is gonna win. Right? I feel it coming. And the election's gonna be fortified like it was last time. She's gonna win. Now, if Trump wins, good for you guys. Hopefully he can do what he started. He can do the things that he promised in 2016. But I have a feeling that the machine is too big and people are too crazy and TDS is too rampant that, like, when I first heard about the second assassination attempt, the mainstream media was basically saying that, oh, no, it's fine. It's just two people shooting each other on a golf course.
They were blaming him.
It was two people shooting at each other on a golf course. Because it happens all the time, right? Like, that's just normal in the States.
Was he in California? Because that's kind of...
Well, this was near Trump.
This
when he
Florida,
was Mar-a-Lago.
right? It was at Mar-a-Lago.
Oh,
right?
really? Well,
no, it was at whatever his wherever his golf course is.
Oh, his golf course.
Yeah, on his fucking golf course that he is golfing at on a beautiful Sunday.
His own personal golf course at Mar-a-Lago.
Well, we know who controls the media, Oily Film.
If you ever have to question who has the power, just ask who you can't criticize.
Yes. Check their early life on Wikipedia.
Yeah. Check the early life on Wikipedia. See if there is one. But you just, I don't know. I have a feeling that the things are going to be fortified. There's going to be the result that they want. And
there will be mayhem, and if that happens, I guess I'll see you ladies, because I'm sure I'll probably be arrested for something.
We'll see you in Alberta, maybe?
I don't know. Are they going to import me up to the third world of Canada?
You can claim asylum.
No, why would I want to go hide there?
Because we're here. That's the only reason.
Well, yeah, but like then I can't bring my kids with me and shit. I don't know. I don't want to.
Oh no, I get it. I'm just joking. But yeah,
Canada will be worse no matter what's going on there. Actually, what happened was that Liberal Stronghold lost their seat in Quebec, and a Parti Québécois person won.
Yeah,
so
but the Parti
maybe
Québécois,
the
that's pretty much
want
liberal.
to finally separate for real.
You know what? I want Quebec to separate. I
Yeah.
think that they should. They've wanted this for how long in our country? Since the Battle of Upper and Lower Canada?
Yeah.
Since it
Yeah.
began.
Since I don't know, ever.
Yeah.
And I know how detrimental it would be to Canada, and of course there would be, you know, the east-west separation because Quebec divides our country from the Atlantic to the Pacific, but they are a completely different culture.
Yeah.
They are.
And yeah, they are. This is why I feel like we should actually really respect Quebec.
Separation.
They fought for their culture.
Yeah. They can
Somehow
fight for
they've
their culture.
kept
They
it.
can have their own
I feel the same way about
territory.
Texas and California.
Me too. Like Washington State, right? Like Portland, that's Oregon. Seattle. Just become your own
Seattle, but not the rest of Washington.
Yeah, the rest of Washington's cool. But yeah, Seattle, you know what? Divide off. You guys live the way you want to live. I think that's why I've always been libertarian, right? It's like just go do your thing. And if that's what if you think aborting babies after birth is cool, you do you. It's going to make me sad and break my heart, but that's your culture.
If you're not shitting my yard and eating my cat, I don't really care.
Yeah. Just don't come here.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, here we go. Alaska
and Hawaii. Yeah, and so maybe if we're lucky, Quebec will want to separate, and then the West has a chance to break off too. That'd be cool.
Yeah. That's what always gets me about, like, in Alberta, where there's Albertan separatists, and there has been since the beginning of time, since like the referendum that we all voted on in the 90s.
Yeah.
When we had to vote oui ou non and it was totally a convoluted, weird question the way they asked it. And the majority, 51% of Canadians, said, no, my Canada includes Quebec. And so they stayed. My thought was always like, okay, well, maybe the West should separate because we're a completely different culture from the East. And we've wanted our sovereignty since they drew the straight line between us and Montana. And there's a bunch of Albertans that are just like, no, we can't separate. That'll be horrible. We can't have our own police. We can't have our own pension. That would be horrible. And it's like, but for Quebec, it's okay to have their own pension. And for Ontario, it's okay for them to have their own police.
Yes.
But Alberta can't.
Yeah, I know. Why do people
what kind
into
of
that?
power we place on imaginary lines?
Well, and also it's because of the history of Alberta. Like, you know, people used to be more farmers, and the wheat board took over at the war. So this is the history of the West, where we were not, like, Western farmers were not allowed to sell their wheat anywhere but to the government. They had to go east, and it had to be for the price they set, right?
Yep.
And they continued that, and it wasn't actually all of Canada. It was Alberta, it was parts of BC, and it was Saskatchewan and parts of Winnipeg, like parts of Manitoba.
Saskatchewan.
Yeah,
and Manitoba.
Saskatchewan and parts of Manitoba. And so when you've got such an unfair rule, like, you're clearly beating down the West. And then they did the thing with the train rates, with the crow rates, so that no matter what, you still were ahead in the East to ship wheat over there to have it milled, so that you couldn't make money milling wheat in the West, even though it was grown here. So they've been trying to economically, and then of course we have the oil industry where they've done all the same things where they try to take away our economic advantage. It's time for us to not have them screwing us over.
Well, with the ranchers too, with the beef.
Yeah.
Same thing.
This dog, Tucker, come here.
Seems like they're just attacking all the same things everywhere. You know?
Well, that's what I was going to
That's a
say.
part
Like,
of it.
it's the same thing. It's the producing territories of each union or country or whatever. It's the producing areas that have to be controlled. So, you look at what was it in the Netherlands where the farmers were all protesting because the government wanted to annex thousands of hectares.
Yeah.
Excuse me, thousands of hectares of farmland to add to the city. And they basically took generational family farms and just said, yeah, no, that's our thing.
Yes. Yeah.
And the farmers protested hardcore there.
So
And
my phone is about to die.
Oh, is it?
well,
Yeah, I got
we've been jibber jabbering for almost 2 hours now. So
Oh, wow. We did well tonight.
we did, and we miss our girl.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So-
Rocky.
Everyone
Our
send out good
our
thoughts and
cake call
prayers.
leader.
That she's doing okay. That girl is busy. So
Yeah.
all right. So thank you for joining us and watching us do our makeup on stream. You get to see the magic happen before your eyes.
Yeah. I don't know. I think we all did pretty good. Who's the best? I think Jarna.
Yeah.
Jarna wins.
It's gonna what?
Yeah,
This way.
she looks great.
She's got
I
that
think
beautiful
our
house.
lighting's not as good, Holly. It's just our lighting.
Well, I'm also like in my 50s.
But I feel like overall, just with the makeup skills, Jarna always looks so amazing.
Mm-hmm. And young men or men, I guess in the chat, Jarna did what's called a natural no makeup look.
It looks great.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
barely anything. That's what I like wearing like a majority of the time. Well, actually, when I go to work, because I'm around the same 7 people all day long, sometimes I just do my eyebrows and my mascara and say fuck the rest of it.
But that's because you're naturally beautiful and you don't need-
Yes, that's right.
Well, thank you.
First province.
Oh, have you guys had any of those DNA tests done?
No.
I haven't. My dad
No?
did.
Oh, you guys should do it.
I want to see.
We should do a reveal episode.
I'm
We totally
afraid to
should.
because everybody says they steal your DNA. What if China is cloning people?
They already fucking have it.
They already have it.
If you've ever been to jail, if you've ever been in the military, if you've ever been to the doctor for anything, they already have all of your information.
Yeah, you ever gone for your annual pap smear?
But I do have to say that I think that they probably did create those companies for that purpose, for like testing specific genetic makeup.
I think you're right too. To get a greater variety of samples. What a better, there's no better way than to have.
Hey, let's get everybody interested in the past and their heritage and who they are.
See, I would like to know, because I was born in England of English parents. My mom and my dad's family tree goes back to the Saxons, right, and the Danes. So like I'm Anglo-Saxon by family tree. But I would like to know where I get green eyes and a strong jaw and good teeth from. If I'm English.
Good teeth.
I've never had braces.
Yeah.
Like I've never had any like dental corrective work, and I'm English. So what the fuck is this?
You're just lucky.
So where'd that come from?
Where did this come from? I don't have the typical English face, so I want to know where that came from. So I'd be down.
What's the typical
let's do
English
it. I
face?
think we should do it because I actually am interested. From my mom's side, we're Mormons from the States. So I don't know what the heck comes from my mom's side totally. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you. You don't need makeup.
Well, you all got to see us with no makeup on when we first started. So
yeah, that's right.
Got to see what we were all working with here.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and then,
yeah, it's good to just like
definitely
not wear
doing it.
makeup. It feels natural.
Oh, this one. Don't do it.
You might be German.
You might be
Don't
German.
do it. You might be German. Oh well.
I wouldn't, you know what, like with my lineage and my family tree and where everyone came from and my coloring and the children that I've produced, I have no idea. So
Yeah.
it would be interesting to know where I came from, because my family names and my family tree based on records goes back to Old England and the Anglo-Saxons.
Oh wow.
So, yeah.
Then I'm gonna put your guys' stuff on my true ancestry.
Oh yeah.
You seen that?
Yeah,
That's
one of the
the
things,
one. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say one of my aunts did the ancestry.com, and she paid like full fees for it and everything like that, and traced the family back like all the way back, and there's some pretty interesting stuff back there. And it's I think it's good to know your heritage and good to know where you come from, especially as a white person, because the white race is so insanely diverse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so rich of where you came from.
Yeah.
Right.
So to know that, to know the blends of everything would be really interesting to see.
Yeah, it would.
And you might be more Native American than Elizabeth Warren.
I don't think so.
All right. I gotta get out of here.
On that note, okay, so I'm going to play us out here. Any last words? See you next Tuesday.
Yeah, see you next Tuesday.
All right, thank you everybody for showing up again for us, and hopefully our girl Rocky will be back so we can play her boyfriend again. Even though we did play it tonight.
Maybe the next step in your healing journey is to go around calling people fucking cunts. That is all for today's therapy session. I'll see you next Tuesday.